Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a fun get ready with me using a lot of the new products I picked up that I showed you in my last haul video. One of them is the star of the show, which is this new Too Faced Natural Love palette. It is just that gorgeous palette with all the neutral colors in it. I have created this eye look for you. The whole face is all pretty much new products. So I hope you enjoy. Please let me know if you have any questions and then just keep on watching. Okay guys, we are here for the get ready with me part of this video. I am going to start from scratch and start with my Bye Bye Pores primer. This is an oldie but a goodie, and I figure I haven't really gotten a new primer to try out, so I'm just going to go in with this. As usual, I pump out a little bit. It's less than a pump, and I just will rub it all over my face, and I find it really helps keep my makeup on. It blurs the pores. It's a really good primer, and it's very lightweight. You don't want to overuse it whatsoever. Then I'm going to go in, before I do anything, and correct. This is my Urban Decay, the Naked Skin Corrector in Peach, and I'm just going to put this under my eyes where they are dark and they need some brightening. And I like to do that before I do my foundation because I find that it just sits better. So I'm using that new Eco Tools little sponge that I showed you in my haul video, and we're gonna give this a try. It's my first time. I just took it out of the package and I got it, you know, under the faucet, and I'm just gonna show you after I finish blending this out what happened. So I took it out of the package, haven't used it, and when I was putting it under the faucet to get it wet, it split, if you could see that already. I haven't even used it, and it like split in two places, and I was just, you know, wringing it under there, and I didn't do it like hard or anything. I was like, what the heck? So I don't know. We'll see how this goes, but I mean, I like the shape of it. I like this. I find it's really easy to get under your eyes, but I'm not really happy that it like broke already or split. I mean, I have a beauty blender that was like my first beauty blender that I've had for years, and it just started to do that, and I'm like, all right. I'm going to use the Armani Power Fabric Foundation. I love this. It's just, you know, one of my favorites. I have a couple other ones I could use, but I just want to use this one today because I want my face to look good. I have a lot of stuff to do. So I just pumped out a little bit on my little palette here, which this is just a MAC palette. Have it, a couple of them from my freelancing days, and I like to put my foundation on it. Like, I have my own that I use, and I just like to put it because I don't like to put it on my hand, on the back of my hand, because I find that it really wastes product. So I just like to put it on the palette and go. So then we're going to take what I put on my face and blend, and if we need more, we'll go in with more. I just like to take about a pump and a half of this and then just kind of work it in. And I find this foundation, the best way to apply it is with a brush. I've actually talked to a couple people, and they've agreed with me. They tried it with a beauty blender and they did not like this foundation whatsoever. And I agree. I did not like how this foundation applied when I used a beauty blender. So we're just gonna apply it with a brush. Just blend it down my neck. And I am gonna take just a little bit more. I'm just gonna pump it actually on my finger because I'm gonna put it right on my face. And just where I have a little bit more, I want to cover. A little bit of redness. I was using a new little skincare thing, so my face is a little bit red. Probably should have done it before I filmed this video, but I'm gonna use it a little bit more, and then I'll talk to you guys about it. But this gives such good coverage, and it looks so pretty on the skin. I always want to blend where it could cake up. You know, I sort of blend that out. So around my nose, to my brows, so really work the brush around. Okay, so that is that for the foundation. Put that over here and go in with concealer. This is the matte NARS, what is it? Creamy matte concealer or whatever. Now I'm in light 2.5 now. I've played with this a little bit. The best way I found to apply it is I take my ring finger and I press it in here. It's not good when your nails are kind of long, but and I get a little bit on my finger and I tap it and kind of blend it out under my eye first. I just kind of warm it up kind of and work that under my eye, and I'm not going to drag it down or anything because it is, like I said, a matte concealer, so I just work that, and I'm going to take the little blender thing and then just kind of bounce over it to blend it out. And really work that into the corner of my eye because the corner of my eyes get very dry for some reason, and I don't want it to cake up or anything, but I find just doing that, you can see a difference. This eye doesn't have it and this eye does. Just by putting it on with your finger first to warm it up, it's going to blend it out a little bit better. And then don't bring it down, because then you'll have kind of cake face, and we don't want that. Okay. Just blending away. Make sure they're even. I have that concealer blended away. And then we're going to go in and I'm going to set under my eyes first. This is that new LA Girl powder, the banana yellow. I think I just left part of the lid. I didn't like do too much. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm actually going to use this to set under my eyes. Just want to kind of have a little bit of a baking effect. We'll see. We'll see. But I really want to try this. So I'm going to put this just under my eye with this little guy here. I'm not using a lot, just a little bit. Just to set. And then we're going to use my MAC powder for the rest of the face. Okay. Well, I like this powder so far. It's not a real true yellow. It's kind of more of like a very light beigey color. And I like it. It's pretty. Okay. So we have that on. So get the lid back on. And then we're going to go in with my good old MAC Pro Longwear pressed. Take my big old Sephora brush. Dab it in and just kind of press this on my forehead, chin, kind of go around my nose, here, set under. Okay, and I am not going to leave this on long to bake. I'm going to take my little Sephora contour brush that I use to set normally, and I'm just going to brush it away. I didn't cake it on either, like I said. I just stamped it on, and I like that. It looks very pretty. It's not cakey, especially not with that matte concealer. And I'm starting to resemble being human again with makeup on. So I'm going to go in with bronzer. I'm not going to use my Tom Ford one today. I pulled this out. It's the IT Cosmetics, the Sunshine in a Compact, the Warmth. I've had this thing forever. If you guys have been with me for a long time, you know when Ulta first started carrying IT Cosmetics, I went nuts and I bought like everything because I was just like so obsessed with that brand. And I found this and I haven't even used it much, you know, over the years. And then I just pulled it out and really like it. So my Tom Ford bronzer brush, we're gonna bronze up our face. Figured try to use something different in this video, because I feel like I use my Tom Ford one in every video, even though it's like my favorite. Just really bronze up our face. And I like this. It's matte, but it's not like a flat matte. It just looks really good and really gives your skin a good base. So, give some warmth and life. Okay, got that on. And we're going to go in with blush and highlight. So for the blush, again, I'm going to use that Tom Ford. Can't stay away from him for too long. This is the new blush in Inhibition, which I really like. It's a pretty pinky peach color, and it's super pigmented. So I'm going to tap off my brush, and we're going to apply this to the cheeks. That's so pretty. You guys see that? Oh my God. Love this blush. It's like the perfect spring and summer color because you can wear it with not much on and it's just gonna look beautiful. Oh my God, that's so pretty. I just like to sweep it back. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Ah, I love it. And I'm gonna go in with that new Too Faced highlighter. This is the Blinded by the Light, which is kind of like that jelly formula almost, but this is so pretty. Look at that. Take my MAC little 133 cheek brush, which I've just been loving for highlight, and just kind of bounce that in, and we're gonna highlight. Oh, wow. That's really pretty. See that highlight? That's a highlight. But it's like, it's subtle, but yet it's really beautiful. Like you would think that it wouldn't be. Wow, I like that. I'm gonna go a little overboard probably, but then I just kind of pull it down and blend it in with my blush. Okay. Wow, that's really pretty. I like that. Okay, so I have done my face. I'm going to go in and now do the eyes. So let's prime. This is the Urban Decay Primer Pushing in Eden. I've used this since I got it and I really, really love it. You don't need a lot of it. I literally just dab a little bit on my lid. If you go overboard with this like I have in the past, you will get way, way too much. And it will not be easy to apply your shadows and blend it out. I just take the littlest amount. It evens out the lid color. It just really blends, and it works, I think, for a variety of skin tones. And what I like to do with this sometimes too, if I'm not really doing an eye look, you know, like a lot of shadows, I'll just put this on just to kind of even out my lids and then kind of just go from there. And I'll either throw on a crease color or I will just leave it like that. And I take whatever's left over and I just kind of run it under my eyes because I'm going to put shadow under there. So we have that done, and then I'm going to go in with my brushes with the Too Faced Natural Love palette. This is like that neutral, like gorgeous palette. Oh my god. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the shade up top here, which is called Heaven. It's just like a creamy, kind of a creamy beigey color with my MAC 252, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid and my brow bone. You guys know I love to do my highlight kind of first. I probably will go in with a little bit of a shimmery, but I just want to get a good base. That way my shadows have something to blend onto. So we're just going to apply that all over. These shadows so far, like that matte one is really pretty. So we have that, and then I'm going to go in with the shade down here, which is Honey Butter, which it looks more of like a neutrally, what do you call it? Like a neutrally brown, just to work as our transition shades. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna blend that into my crease. So far, I'm impressed with these shadows. I don't have many, like I have a couple Too Faced palettes. I have the peach palette, and I think I have one of like the chocolate bar palettes, which I never reach for, but I like the peach palette. That's what kind of convinced me to get this palette. I mean, first of all, the colors were beautiful, and then I liked that one, so I kind of went with it. And I'm impressed so far. Like the matte shades are not chalky and they're not like streaky. They're really, really pretty. And they're blending really nicely. And I've only used two so far, but still. So I'm just kind of looking straight on into the mirror, working this just in my crease. I'm not going up or down, just keeping it in my crease. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with, let's see, take a different brush. This is the Morphe M441. It's a little bit not as fluffy as that one, a little bit more tapered. And I'm going to go in with the shade Nudie, which is right up here. It's just a little bit darker and a little bit cooler. So we're going to go in with that and then kind of work that right over the same, what was that, Honey Butter shade. And you know me, I love to do crease work. I can sit here all day and just blend out 20 different crease colors just to give my eyes that, you know, definition. So you can use one, you can use both, you don't have to, but I just like the way that they look layered because, like I said, it gives your eyes that dimension. This is really pretty too. And they're creating a really pretty kind of gradient effect. And I'm going to go in with a fluffier brush. This is the Morphe M502. I just kind of blend out the edges. Okay. Now we are going to go in with, let's see, I'm trying to look for another matte shade. Probably, Makeup and Chill. I'm going to take a little bit of that on a 217 from MAC, and let's blend that into our outer V. And I'm just going to stamp it just into our outer V before I blend. I'm going to flick that in just to darken up that outer V. And go in with our fluffy brush again and blend out the edges. Looks really pretty. Gives that dimension. So then we're going to go in on our lid shade. Let's see what lid shade. I think I'm gonna mix two. I'm gonna mix Push Up and what is the other one? Tickle Me. They're kind of more of those like taupey shades. One is a little bit darker, one is a little bit lighter. I'm just gonna mix those two on my brush and kind of apply that to my lid. That's pretty, really pretty. I like that. Tickle Me has a little bit of like kind of flecks of shimmer, glitter maybe, where Push Up does not, but I like the combination of the two. So I'm just gonna press that on my lid. Pretty. I really like that. I really like this look so far. You can see I'm not done, but so that is just really pretty. Like a pretty bronzy, smoky look. Okay, I'm going to go in with, what am I gonna go in with next? I'm gonna take the same 239 that I used and just kind of wipe it off with my little mat here. That little gray and black mat I showed you that I got from Walmart. Comes in handy when you're wiping off these colors. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Moonbeam, which is right here in the middle. Go in with that just a little bit and kind of put that in my inner corner. It's like a pretty almost silvery look. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna go in and do my lower lash line, which we're gonna use that nudie shade again. And just kind of blend that right under. That's pretty. And since we have no liner on, under the Airworks, it's a little bit easier to blend color under your lash line. And no mascara yet, so. Just going to blend. Okay, that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of that Makeup and Chill on my 217 on this eye, and just kind of darken up that side. This side's okay, this one needs a little bit. Okay. And then what I'm gonna go and do is take my MAC 222, which is that really little skinny one, and I'm gonna go in with a mix of Honey Butter and Nudie, just mix those two together, and kind of place that right in my crease because they got blended away a bit. And I want to not make my lids so dark and heavy, so we're just gonna blend that. And then I'm gonna go in with my 239 again, and a little bit of Push Up and Tickle Me, and place that right back on our inner third in case that got. Okay, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do my liner and mascara and brows. I will not bore you with that, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, I am back. I have done my liner, mascara, and my brows. They're all on and the look looks almost complete. I'm gonna get a little bit closer so you can see the beautiful crease work we did, the lid shade. I am obsessed with this look. It's like a beautiful kind of like soft bronzy look, but it's very appropriate, I think, for spring and summer because it is just still light, but yet dramatic in its own way. I don't know what I'm gonna call this video yet. Get ready with me. I don't know what it's gonna be, but you can see that. The last thing we have to do is just finish off our lips. This is the MAC Burnt Spice Liquid Lip. I'm going to use this. I love this. I kind of wanted to use more newer products that I got. And then this is the Lancome Natural Mauve Liner. This isn't new, obviously, but it is just my go-to liner for all of my pinky nude lips. I used to use the Too Faced Perfect Nude, but they discontinued it, and I haven't found a really close dupe yet. This is close. Not exact, but it's just all I had in my collection that I thought was very similar. I will eventually one day maybe go and swatch a bunch of liners just to see But for right now, I'm just going to use this. It works with all of my lip colors. We're just trying to get just a definition on our lips. Okay. I'm going to go in with this, which I'm obsessed with this color, guys. And I think it'll go really good with this look. Oh yeah. This is very forgiving. It lets you be able to, you know, clean up any of the edges before it dries. And I think this works really, really, really well. It looks really good with this because it's like that soft, muted baby pink, and it works with the look. So that is the lip combo. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am so thankful for all of you. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this look and you want to retry it, you know, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you've done this. Let me know if you have a similar look that you've done with this palette. I want to thank you all again for watching, subscribing, and just supporting me. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys.